There is a forum at the Adelaide Hilton this Friday, sponsored jointly by the Federal Member for Wills, Kelvin Thompson, the entrepreneur, millionaire businessman Dick Smith, and a group called Sustainable Population Australia. It's one of 6 to be held simultaneously in each capital city, and the Adelaide Population Reform Forum will be addressed by Independent State MP Bob Such, Liberal Senator Nick Minsham, and an Adelaide University geneticist. So, some heavy hitters, and a subject that they're not making light of. Population growth, the new Australian sustainability mantra. It's up there with saving the Murray, land clearing and global warming. We mentioned it before it was a national issue. Now barely a week goes past before it's in the headlines again. And here's why. You might have seen figures released this morning which talked about rising house prices. 10% in Adelaide, twice as much in other capitals where the housing shortage is more acute. Now, many things drive house prices, today's Reserve Bank decision among them, but ultimately it's a question of supply and demand. And Adelaide is running out, or has already run out, of building land within easy commute of the CBD. Now there's a plan for 144 commercial beachside apartments on the foreshore at Brighton. Naturally, the Australian Coastal Protection Society and the Australian Conservation Foundation are aghast, and naturally, their voice won't count for much. The developers say that they can apply for state government major project status by passing local objections. Building on sand dunes is always a no-no. A foolish man, says Jesus in Matthew 7, builds his house upon the sand. And these dunes, says the more up-to-date Coastal Protection Society, are the last examples of the original dune system that once stretched along the entire Adelaide coast. All gone now, except for this last one, subsumed by housing. Half a century ago, the federal government urged us to populate or perish. We haven't learnt much in 50 years. The forum is open to the public. Go along and have a listen.